I used to think silence was comforting. Now, it feels like it's stalking me, out here. When the wind dies and the fields go still, the quiet presses against your ears like something alive. That's when I hear her my name Samuel. I've welded steel for more than 40 years, the kind of work that burns your hands, blackens your lungs, and leaves you with nothing but time to think. I live alone now, on a farm that's far too big for one man. My wife, Evelyn, passed away 6 years ago. Cancer. My boys left long before that. Since then, it's just been me and my old dog, Jasper. Every night, I walk the property. It's a habit I can't break. The rhythm of my boots in the dirt, the way the moonlight folds across the fields, it makes the loneliness quieter. Or at least, it used to. That night, the air had a strange heaviness to it. Jasper kept close, his ears twitching at sounds I couldn't hear. When I reached the house again, I looked up, and froze. The light from the bedroom window, Evelyn's old room, flickered. For a split second, I saw a shadow move behind the curtain. That room has been locked since the funeral. My first thought was simple rage. Some bastard had broken in. My hands were trembling before I even realized it. I ran inside, calling out, nothing. The house was still, like it was holding its breath. I climbed the stairs, the boards groaning under me. When I opened the door, I expected chaos. Instead, the air smelled exactly the same, old perfume, dust, and loss. Everything was untouched. I stood there for a long time, shaking, convincing myself I imagined it. But something in that room had shifted. That night, Jasper woke me with a low growl, the kind that vibrates in his throat. He was staring at the ceiling, then I heard it too, soft creaking. Footsteps. Directly above me. Evelyn's room. I grabbed my flashlight and stormed up the stairs. My breath fogged in the beam as if the temperature had dropped 10 degrees. Nothing moved. But I could feel eyes on me. That sensation you can't describe, like the house itself is watching. The next night, the kitchen light was on. I know I turned it off. I always turn it off. That's when I called the police. They searched every inch, attic, basement, shed. Nothing. One of them even joked that I should get more sleep, but I couldn't. The following night, I walked into Evelyn's room again, and this time, it was different. Her clothes were scattered across the floor, the same ones I had boxed away years ago. Her favorite blue dress hung from the closet door, swaying slightly, though there wasn't a draft. I was frozen. Then I saw her. A woman. Standing by the window. She wasn't Evelyn. Too short, too young. Her face was lost in the dark, but her outline was sharp, solid, real. She turned her head toward me, and I ran at her. She bolted, down the stairs, through the front door, gone into the night. Jasper barked, tearing after her, but there was no sign. Just footprints in the dew that stopped halfway across the yard. Like she'd vanished into thin air. I didn't sleep for weeks after that. Every creak of the house felt like breathing. Every shadow stretched too long. I started sleeping with my rifle beside the bed. Jasper never left my side. Then, one night, she came back. I was sitting in the living room when I saw movement through the window, a figure standing at the edge of the field, the same silhouette. Staring right at me. I stepped outside, rifle in hand. My finger trembled on the trigger. Jasper growled low beside me. I shouted, warned her off, no reaction. So I fired 2 rounds into the air. She didn't flinch. Only when I shouted again did she finally turn, slowly, and drifted back into the dark. I stood there until dawn, waiting for her to return. She never did. But I know she's still out there. Watching. Waiting. I've asked myself 100 times, who was she? A thief? A drifter? Something else? The sheriff said maybe she was homeless. Maybe. But why that room? Why Evelyn's clothes? Sometimes, at night, I still hear movement upstairs.